everybody, welcome back to The Witcher 3, more specifically, Blood and Wine. We've just taken down Goliath here. He's a giant who, one of these guys was actually tracking or hunting, and he's, I think, pretty fortunate that we came along. This beheading here, this is our doing, and we should probably loot him. We've got some crowns, greater red mutagen, and a dahlia. Let's check that out, shall we? Here's the dahlia. It's doing more damage than what we're dishing out right now, even with the rune stones. The rune stones are causing some passives, but I think we could try this out. And now we've got this little like preview thing here, which is pretty cool, and it lets us kind of zoom in. We can see what we look like. It's a pretty basic looking sword, all things considered, but I think it's probably worth trying it out. The other thing we should do is look at the trophy, if it's in here somewhere. That looks good. Yeah, okay. So this is 5% experience for monsters. The current one that we have is 15% bonus gold. Both of which are good, but just because this is new, let's try it out, shall we? I'll get into kind of optimizing some of our gear and stuff in a little bit, but for now, I just want to kind of keep things going. So here we go. Looks like we're going to go for a ride. Look at that. Look at that trophy. Oh, that's cool.
Go, go. Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
Mutations in Grandmaster Witcher gear. In Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon you'll run into a messenger who will deliver a very interesting letter. Read it and investigate the story of Professor Moreau to learn more about these mutations. They say a master craftsman lives in Toussaint, who can craft Witcher gear of unequaled quality. What's more, you receive special bonuses for wearing all or part of a set of this extraordinary equipment. You will not regret investigating these new options. All right. So, we've been kind of summoned here by the Duchess, and she wants us to take down something. It's a beast of some kind, and all we have to really go on is like these sketches that were out on the table, and one was looking like a spider, one kind of looked like Slenderman, and one looked like I don't even know what. And so, I don't think it's gonna look anything like any of them.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk. Especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
The Cockatrice Inn. Hello. It's a cool place. You want to run this one?
Whoa!
I don't know which way we're going. Whoa, hello. You lead the way, buddy. Okay, well, I guess we're here.
They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
So there's a couple of things people were or will be asking about. We're on Death March difficulty, just to be sure here. We're on Death March. We've also got the enemy upscaling on, so that enemies, like lower level enemies, don't become just nothing. And yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna turn off this automatic camera centering. I think that was throwing me off on the horse a little bit.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Okay, let's follow it.
Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Where is it? We've got company here.
I will fell you all!
Oh, he's going right in.
Pests. Careful.
A scurver. Oh, we don't want to be that deep. go. We also got to get our blade oils going. I wasn't expecting that we'd be throwing down here. That works. These guys are actually pretty strong.
Come on.
There we go. Whoa! Okay, we're gonna have to avoid that. There goes another one. Careful. You might go. Back away. Back away, buddy. Okay,
Drawn
never
here by
mind.
the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Okay, well, let's check this. He said he saw the body. I didn't see anything.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Yeah, seriously. One thing I will do is we'll throw on a decoction right now. They're still not sorted between the two, but the Ekimar decoction's pretty good. And I think, oh, actually, I don't want to swap that. I just want to use it. Where's Ekimar now? It's just throwing it right in there. So maybe I have to do that. Oh, here we go. I can consume like so. And then, what else do we want to throw on here? There's a couple that I remember that we would use pretty regularly. Performing actions that consume stamina regenerate vitality. Yeah, this will just keep us, like, living. We'll be regenerating vitality pretty quickly.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
I will. You got it.
Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say.
Okay, we've got more footprints. A net. Nothing going on, though. Doesn't sound like. Strange. Okay.
Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut
there
them
we
to
go.
untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Notice anything blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it.
Okay, we're gonna search the net for clues. I can see something underneath
Nets
already.
were attached here.
I'll head in. Toussaint Ducal Guardsman boots. This is cool. Regular linen. There it is.
Silk kerchief. Monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
DLC. Okay.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
They're all watching. It's great. Someone, yeah, the whole town is watching.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
You would think that they have seen something along this line before, if they've got, you know, necrophages out right next to where they're staying.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix?
Delacroix.
Cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
I wonder if we can see this, this silk kerchief here. Can we just sort this by when we got it? Not really. So we've got a little bit of money. Here it is. Can't look at it though. Okay. Actually, let's see what these scurvers are all about here. Scurvers would probably be necrophages. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so vulnerable against necrophage oil, obviously. Scurvers are rot fiends' larger cousins. Look at them. Wow. That's crazy. The bodies of these hideous, vaguely humanoid creatures are covered with rotten scraps of flesh, under which lurk even more rotten muscles stretched around a strong, flexible skeleton. Scurvers, which feed on old, rotting corpses, prefer to make their hunting grounds in abandoned torture sites, forgotten graveyards, and old battlefields. They're very aggressive, and though they feed on corpses, if they come across a living person, they're likely to attack. Thus, when wandering near any of the above-mentioned places, one must be especially cautious. Can't forget about their special bony spines, razor-sharp protuberances sticking out from their skeletons. When it's near death, the gases and enzymes gather within its body cause it to explode. One should make prodigious use of the Quen sign. Yep, good call. Let's go talk to our audience, shall we? I guess we should be following him, but...
Begone from my sight!
Well, you don't like that?
Begone from my sight!
Once
Seriously?
you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private.
Oh, okay.
Pomeran's presence, however. She finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
I like this guy.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
Oh yeah, these guys look
Why do I
trustworthy.
not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Well, yeah, no, we don't need to throw Milton under the bus here.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
What do you mean? Sky was red, then what happened?
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
So, do you know where they took the body or the parts of the body?
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
Oh, who's
What?
that?
Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was
Is that-
auctioned off.
Oh,
Who
hello.
was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Yeah, it's always the gods. So, folk are saying that the beasts are punishment for some deed.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers.
Okay.
We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Codswallop.
Yes, the rebel-rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
So, we've heard accounts of what it could possibly look like, but what else are people saying about this beast?
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods.
The Toussaint are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Oh yeah?
Icky monster.
The thing is like, almost every day is dedicated to a patron saint, so I don't know if they might be reaching a bit there.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll
This
arrive.
tournament is
Not
interesting.
coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
Yeah, probably.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Milton, he's, I like him, but he's a little short-tempered. People get on his nerves, I guess. Gottfried and the Chessboard Knight. So, if people are new to the channel, you probably don't know, but I like to read all of the books that we find and stuff, because I think it really fleshes out some of the backstory. I don't always have the greatest memory, so sometimes references might go a little over my head, but this will be a good example of that. So, we can use A and D to switch between unread books and scrolls. Once read, they get added to the books panel in the glossary, okay? So let's check this out. The last day of the tourney had come, and it was now clear Gottfried would tilt against the mysterious chessboard knight in the joust. Gottfried was the ducal champion at the time, so we were all counting on his victory. No one knew a thing about the chessboard knight except that he had come from the south in dark armor and had a shield bearing 64 black and white squares. When the herald trumpeted the signal, the knights charged at each other. Gottfried's lance shattered against the chessboard knight's shield, and the mysterious knight swayed in his saddle. No mere mortal could have survived such a blow, yet the chessboard knight did not fall from his horse, but instead struck a blow of his own on the next pass, knocking Gottfried to the ground. The victor approached his defeated foe, stuck out his hand, and helped him stand. Before the herald could announce his victory, he took off his helm, and all beheld his eyes of coal and face of burnt cinders. I have come from a time long past to remind you of humility, which is a long-forgotten virtue. My name was consumed by dragon fire when I perished, victim of my own pride. After saying these words, the chessboard knight rode off. No one stopped him, yet they repeat his warning to this day. That's cool. Victim of my own pride. Okay. What do we got here? Boots diagram. Summons from Duchess. This is the actual summon that we found. Was this the one that we saw at the notice board? Actually, no. This is the one that he read to us before. Letter of safe conduct in the name of Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania. The bearer of all of the present document is entitled to the right of unfettered passage across all blockades of the Pontar River. So it looks like we can go through all of the previous stuff that we haven't read. This is the notice that we actually found. Okay, very cool. The contents of what you've read have been moved to the glossary. So we can access this here. Sorry, some of this is all new, right? The way that they've changed some of this. So if we go into books, I see, quest books. This panel, you can browse through the context of all the books and scrolls you found. Even if you later sell a book, its contents will still be available here. That's awesome. On the left, you can select books, scrolls, and letters. Their contents will be shown in the center of the screen. Yep, we got quest books. Regular books. Oh, this is so good now. They've changed so much. This is amazing. This is really, really, really cool. All right, Payrak Payrin, you enjoy. Oh, please tell me.
Swilling wine, rolling in the hay.
Tell me you want to play Gwent.
Normally,
It's been so long, I don't even remember how to play.
Fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Could replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine?
Yeah, I know, you're right.
Parsley for thyme? Huh?
Could never
you
do that.
Nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
I like that he takes pride in his cooking, you know? We're gonna ask him about rumors. Then we're definitely gonna throw down with some Gwent, see how that goes.
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a Nordling who would replace crayfish with pike.
Asked a serious question.
And the tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
Okay. I want to see if he's selling any Gwent cards.
Show me what you got in stock.
And, oh, hello. Arrakis. I feel like we should buy all of them, honestly. They're not that expensive. Let's take everything we can. And my Gwent is probably going to be pretty rusty. Do we have any, Nilfgaardian Lemon? Mandrake Cordial? Okay. Let's try some Gwent, shall we? Oh, I'm going
Not
big.
likely to taste your famous fisherman's chowder, so maybe we could play some Gwent.
Okay, this is probably gonna be rough.
Rolling in the hay.
Now, I traditionally go with the Northern Realms deck. Oh, they've changed the music too. Okay. Special cards, 6 out of 8. Let's see. All right, you know what? Let's just try it. See how we do. Okay, what do we got going on here? A couple Commander's Horns. Let's, get rid of those. And I guess we have a bunch of trebuchets, so we could use the Commander's Horn for that. Oh, it switched it. Oh, okay, great. That's my bad. Oh yeah, dandy. Okay. Scorching already. That's an early scorch, my friend. Yeah, the spy cards, that's right. It has been a long time. This is bringing back memories. Good ones. We've got a pretty good lead on him. Wait, what is this? A cow that does nothing? Oh, when this card is removed from the battlefield, it summons a powerful new unit card to take its place. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna throw down one more, and then we'll see what he does. He's passing. Okay, so we take this one. That's great. How do we... Yeah, here, we can pass. So now he's gotta go hard here. I'm gonna scorch that right off the bat. That's the one that got input from his cow, I think. Let's see what we get from this. Okay, very nice. We've got the decoy as well. Oh. There's a bunch of new Gwent cards, so this could be really interesting. Triggers transformation of all Berserker cards in the same row. Hello. Transformed young Vildkarl. I can't decoy this one back. Alright, yeah, it has to be on our side. That's how long it's been, honestly. I don't really want to just give it to him for free. I'm gonna place Roach here. Or Roche. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna throw this one up. And then I might just decoy it back, yeah. Let's see what happens here. Because he's gonna have to play a card, so I'm gonna decoy this back. See how he reacts. He's not gonna pass. Oh yeah, here we go. That's not really doing anything. Unless he starts to play some of those cards there. I think I'm gonna give this one to him. And then we've got more cards. He's only got 3 left. And we should be able to take this. Skellige ability triggered. So what is that exactly? He just got a nice little bonus there. Okay, that's not great. Shuffle all cards. What did that do? This is great because we're gonna learn from all these new cards. Shuffle all cards from each player's graveyard back into their deck. Whoa. Just not the special cards. Okay, interesting stuff, I guess. I am a bit worried about a Scorch here from him. Oh, wow. Hello. I should hold on to that. If he's Scorched, this would be bad. He's only got 1 card left. Oh, he's got a Geralt card? Are you serious? That's all he's got. I think he might have me, actually. Well, no, maybe not. Yeah, we got him. That was close, though. Okay. Whew. Got my Gwent on. Tons of new cards here.
Thought I knew them all. Guess I was wrong. Must be a one-off. Message on the back, signed by a certain Count Monnier. Invitation to a tournament.
Oh, another Gwent tournament? I'm definitely down. When one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear on the left side of the screen. If you're not currently tracking the updated quest, you can press V to start tracking it. Gwent to everything, tournament. Meet with the tournament organizer. Okay. Okay, cool. We could do that if we wanted to. I think, though... Here we go. Collect all the missing cards in the Skellige deck. 1 out of 19. Obtain a basic Skellige deck. Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay. So I think we should probably go to Corvo Bianco. We'll definitely want to check the notice board. Okay, hunting season now open. By decision of the Grandmaster of the Hunt, all members of the Hunters Union are hereby called upon to cull the members of our duchy's woodland predators. As specified in the relevant decree, hunters shall be richly rewarded for presenting ears taken from the wolves and bears which have spread like vermin across the Sandsrester Marsh. Amandus, Grandmaster of the Hunt, and the Baron of Trastamara. Okay. Wanted the White Wolf. Hello. The Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for this unusual contract. For more information, he should go to Count Belladel's temporary base camp in Toussaint. Or Toussaint. Note, we kindly request all other persons not present present themselves at said camp under the pretense of being Geralt of Rivia. Count Belladel was not born yesterday and can easily tell who is a Witcher and who is faking it. All those journeying to his camp in shabby costumes with wooden swords strapped to their backs can save themselves the trouble and turn back. Notice from the Ducal Camerlengo. Calling all knights errant and other strongmen. The duchy needs you. Your aid is required. Bounteous rewards are in the offering. More details available at the Ducal Camerlengo's offices on Knight Dormant Square. Announcement from the Office of Internal Revenue of the Duchy of Toussaint. The Office of Internal Revenue hereby announces a limited live auction to be held regarding the sale of a piece of developed real estate and accompanying agricultural land located in the Caroberta Woods region, having been left to the ducal treasury by the late Count Crespi, who departed this world without any heirs. Due to the unique nature of the Bellegarde estate and its important role in the production of wine, bringing great fame to the duchy in all corners of the world, only subject to the Duchy of Toussaint shall be allowed to participate in the auction. To all knights errant and other such men of arms, be it known far and wide that the series of voluntary keepers of the peace shall be needed. Minor problems are expected to arise during the transfer of the above-mentioned real estate, and said problems for their dissolution could require the application of direct physical force. All volunteers are asked to report to the field office of the Procurator General of Toussaint near Plegman's Bridge, that is to say, to the place where the auction shall be held. I'm interested, even though we might not be eligible. Herbs for embarrassing afflictions. Of late, as is often the case during tourney season, the incidence of diseases afflicting the nether regions has increased. I can offer an ointment that will soothe all unfortunate itching. The innkeep. Oh my god. Contract for Witcher's caravan escort. The Beauclair Coopers Guild is seeking an individual or individuals willing to escort a merchant convoy through an area threatened by the Great White Terror. More information can be obtained from Gaston Lagaffe at the merchant's camp in the forest to the north of Coronata Vineyard. Okay.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
So here's what I'm thinking. We need to head north. Places where you can begin new quests from Blood and Wine are marked with the exclamation point icon. Okay. So, the Beast of Toussaint, we've got the exclamation point, but not seeing it. So I'm assuming it's just the regular, yeah, so, okay, cool. What we should probably do is on the way, we'll definitely do any of the side quests. I like to do things that just kind of make sense. So if we're traveling here, then it probably makes sense to just stop here and see what's going on before we head in. So let's go ahead and do that. Rochi baby. Wine Wars. Big Game Hunter.
Was that truly necessary? And our knights, what are they, chopped liver?
Knight for hire. I'm just checking out where these are. That's way out there, okay. Mutual of Beauclair's Wild Kingdom. That's behind us quite a ways. Okay. Man, they've really revamped the, Whoa, I'm sorry. They've really revamped, like, everything. For the better, as well. What are we working with? What are those plants out there? Are those they must be living. Whoa. What is that? Let me go around here. I guess that's what we're investigating.
Slow.
Monster nest. Hello. Whoa! What the? Roach, I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's get away from it. These things keep popping up everywhere. Not gonna like that. Okay, let's go with Blizzard here. Jeez. Back, 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 back. Oh! Holy. Okay. Okay. Little rusty, and stationary plants just crushed us. However.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Okay. Oh, not interested in the cockatrice inn. Yeah, let's go. Look at that. Oh, that castle's impressive looking.
Not so fast, Roach.
Oh, I'm stuck in here. What are we dealing with?
Lost your nerve?
Wow. Okay, cool. Let's not use a weapon. That'll keep things interesting. I don't even know... Wow. This could be a problem. Let's go! Oh, they're strong. Wow. Oh, don't like that. We're poisoned. Careful. You would think like a stationary plant. Probably not so bad. Shit. Those explosions are real. Back! Oh no! Woo! Woo! We got ourselves a fight. We have got ourselves a fight. I just assume that because they're like a plant that fires good against them, but... Get back! There we go.
Arca spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Yeah, definitely. That feels good. That feels good. Infused dust, monster spore, arch spore, juice, tendrils, and mutagens. Okay, Roach. Safe. You know what we should probably do is... we should probably rest. Just a little bit. And then we'll probably have to throw on our decoctions again. That's fine. Can do so. Ekamara. And... I like this. Just flat regeneration inside and outside combat. Okay. Let's go to Corvo Bianco and examine the body.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
Giddy up.
This is not good. This is not good.
Damn
Whoa.
it. Must still be here.
We just missed it. We just missed it. Okay, okay. What are we working with?